What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to some Forza Motorsport for today's video. I'm kind of getting a little bit bored of uploading Fujimi Kaido videos, but these are actually quite fun. Plus, I have a new car to test out. People have been telling me, well, I have one guy tell me, sorry, not people. I had one guy who noticed it and told me to check this car out, so I'm going to do it. I didn't even know this was a thing up until I first saw it, but we have a new car added into the game. This came out, I'm pretty sure, with the new 20th anniversary update, basically. With this, look at it. Look at this thing. We have a Toyota Starlet Time Attack. What? That looks so sick. What a perfect car to take on Fujimi Kaido and actually play with it. This is what I was going to say to you guys. I feel like I'm getting a little bit bored of playing on Fujimi Kaido. I'm making the same videos, but it's not really the same videos because I'm trying different things and I'm messing around. And I feel like it's a time attack car. It's supposed to do stuff very, very quickly. And I think Fujimi Kaido might be a fun track to try and take it out on. And try to do like a full, like, you know, proper lap with it. What a sick little car. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so much fun, I can already tell. But yeah, I want to have a look at the interior and stuff on this car. What are we looking at? Obviously the back end. We can open it. I think it just pops off, right? Yeah, it pops off with the wing. Obviously, fuel tank, all that sort of good stuff. Let's have a look at the inside here. I can't really move my head around. I completely forgot about this. Okay. Let's go look at the front. What engine's in this thing? I don't even know what's in it. Oh, it's got a Honda engine in it. Oh, okay. We do like that. We do like that a lot. Right. That looks ridiculous. How much power is this putting down, by the way? 650 horsepower. That was a turbo K20. Is that what it is? What engine is in this thing? I don't even know. I had no idea this car was in the game in the first place. But I definitely is. I'm not gonna know anything about it. It looks ridiculous. People in the comments are going to tell me anyway. That's okay. Fujimi Kaido, full circuit, 1 lap. Time of day, we'll set it to afternoon. Variable dry, we'll put it to partly cloudy because it's kind of nice. Partly cloudy, that's fine. The change in weather is going to stay the same. Time scale, let's just turn that off. So it doesn't really matter. Driver time difficulty, we're going to turn this off as well. And I'm just going to absolutely hoon this thing up and down Fujimi Kaido. I feel like this is going to be an absolute joke of a car to drive. It's going to be so fast. I don't even know what tires are on it. I'm assuming it's probably on like sticky racing tires, right? It should be on some proper tires. Time attack car, so it should do this hill climb pretty easily. It should go up and down without any issues. I'm not going to adjust the tune or anything like that. I just want to see what it's like, pretty much. As for the settings, I'm going to leave everything alone. I'm not going to change anything. Should I put braking line on? I might put a braking line on. Yeah, let's just keep that on. Especially with this little thing. This sounds ridiculous. Damn. That is so loud. I don't know if I want to drive it in the cockpit though, to be honest. I could just do the same thing that I've done the last time, but then just I'm just gonna drive in like all sorts of these Oh, big lag. Big turbo lag. Oh my god, this track is... This is not going to be fun for this car. Look at the turbo lag. Look at it. Look. And then now power. It's got so much turbo lag. This is so funny. Oh my god, that... Oi. This is not a track that I'm used to absolutely smashing the corners out on. is the perfect car for it though, right? Small and nimble. I mean, I don't know if 650 horsepower is actually good in a car this small for this track. This thing's scary, man. Oh my god. The way it picks up speed is so sick. Like I said, it's just... It's just so light. Man, driving in the interior view just... Wait. Makes me seem so much more accurate with the way I drive. I feel like driving in bumper cam as well is gonna be the same. Ugh. This is hectic. I love this. Oh my god, yeah, this is absolutely hectic. I am coming out of corners flooring it though, just to see what happens, because it's way too much fun. Should have gotten this car. Oh god, should have gotten this car in Motorsport or in Horizon. This would be a fantastic car since we already have the Evo as well. I feel like this and the Evo can then go head to head. Surprisingly pretty sloppy turning in. Actually, I'm just looking at it now. Look, it kind of understeers a little bit. It's just a little sloppy at turning in. It's not like as sharp as I expected it to be. I definitely expected this thing to be a little bit more twitchy. I mean, I can tune it and adjust it, but just completely stock, I mean. Tiny bit understeering in some cases, which I don't really understand how or why. Like I said, it should have like proper sticky tires. I do get that the aero isn't going to help us or do anything when we're at low speeds, so it's not like I can adjust aero and I should be fine. It's the tire grip. I definitely, like I said, expected it to be a lot better to grip up. Nice and easy, nice and smooth, and then now we absolutely hoon it. It's nice to drive, like I said, it's just... I definitely expected a little bit more grip with it. I feel like when we get to the downhill part, this thing is just gonna struggle a little bit. I do need to be very careful though with the way I put my power down. That wing is so massive, by the way. It covers up the braking line, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, man. What is it with Forza Motorsport? In my opinion, I think driving like bumper cam or cockpit view is so much more... It's so much easier. Anybody else have this like feeling that when I'm following the car along, it just feels like everything that I do is just slightly delayed? So when I'm in chase cam, it just doesn't feel like I'm... Oh my god, I'm out of boost. I was too low the revs, I was flooring it in third and it wasn't going anywhere. But yeah, in chase cam it just feels very awkward. I don't know if anybody else is like that. It's not just this car, it's every car in this game. It's every car in every Forza Motorsport, to be honest. In Forza Horizon I'm fine with driving chase cam. I feel like the cars are twitchier, obviously the handling physics aren't completely the same as this game. But even in that game, actually, even in Forza Horizon, sometimes if I want like precision driving when I'm driving like very slowly, right? Stuff like the Golden Tug Years or whatever, you know, when I'm driving on like those like type of roads or those type of events, I definitely do prefer driving cockpit. It just, I feel like I said, like I'm a bit more accurate with my steering, with everything, right? It just feels, of course it's this corner again, man. This is so deceiving, man. It tells you like to slow down so much later, and then you start braking when he tells you to brake. But it's also downhill, so the braking line is wrong, or I'm just an idiot and I'm braking too late. I'm relying too much on the braking line, though. That is my thing. But with that corner is where I crashed, I think, with the 8.6 as well, and the Mark II. It's this very, very deceiving corner. It is very, very funny as well, that part of the track as well, the guardrail on that part. Even in the, just the way the track looks, right? Like, you know, the way they built the track. The guardrail there is absolutely battered. So not even by me, but just by game design, people knew, the devs knew that that guardrail right there is going to get absolutely smashed in by everybody. And they're right. That guardrail in that very specific spot gets absolutely battered all the time. So like, this was fine, it's not that bad, and then at that one spot it's crazily just bashed up. What about a little bit of sliding? No little bit of sliding. Definitely didn't like that. Start off in second. First is basically useless. There you go. That's as much sliding as you're gonna get. I have to rip the handbrake if I want this thing to actually go sideways. Or I get it to like kind of, you know, power slide. Get out of corners and then it just catches boost. And then the backhand leaves. That's the only other way that you'll see me slide this thing, so kind of like that. Oh my god, though, if you're quick with the steering and you point it back in a straight line as soon as it catches boost, oh my god, this thing is lovely. Yeah, I've never really tried to do like any sort of runs on this track like this before, but I feel like this is just a nice little introduction to me trying to drive fast on Fujimi Kaido. What I could do is I could try and send it into Rivals as well, see how fast or how slow I'm going to be in Rivals, but I feel like I'm just not too familiar with the track. Yeah, so as much as I want to just try and set some silly times in Rivals, I don't think it's a smart thing for me to do, because I'm just not going to be able to do it. We'll watch a little bit of the replay, not too much of it. I'll try to skip ahead from like this bit just to see what the car looks like as it's driving, as in like ahead in the replay, because we've seen kind of a little bit of the first part of it, so I don't really want to watch the exact same thing. So let's just skip forward a good bit here, a good like few seconds. This is a good part. We're starting to go downhill here. Might even catch the crash as well. Oh no, we didn't. I think the crash is gone. Maybe already. No, I haven't done it. Never mind. It sounds fantastic from the outside though. With the Honda engine. There it is. There's a crash. Oh, I didn't even see it. Didn't happen. I didn't actually crash. My front end was scraped already, and I was wondering, like, from where. Okay. Yeah, it's a very sick little car. I don't know if it's gonna be good, like, competitive wise. I mean, I don't know how many people have actually built one of these things now competitively to actually be really good on this track, or pretty much any track. But yeah, there's one track that's missing from this game that I really, really want. But I think it's kind of linked up with Gran Turismo. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to see any sort of integration of Scuba. That is one of my favorite tracks of all time. It's so small and compact, and you can get cars to be really, really fast because there's like a mix of corners in it. So you can have cars that can do really, really well on the high-speed corner, which is the very last one, or you can have it where there's like that little, tiny little hairpin as well that you need to like slow down a lot for. It's just a nice, like I said, mix of corners. It's such a small little track, and I love that track so much. The amount of hours and hours and hours I've spent on that track in GT6 and GT5 testing cars and trying to be as fast as I possibly can. It's crazy. It is crazy how ridiculously fast I was getting with those cars. And not that long ago on my TikTok, there's been a bunch of this is actually a really cool camera shot. A bunch of TikToks came up of people testing out their cars, like the ridiculously built cars, huge wings and splitters and everything. Just ridiculous cars going around it and pulling like 50 something seconds on it. It's mental. Those are very fast cars. Like I have a couple of them on Gran Turismo that I kind of want to try and see what sort of times I can get with them. I may do that for some video at some point. Because, like I said, I just love driving around on the track. I've done probably just as many laps of that track that I have done of the Nordschleife. I feel like the Nordschleife is also one of my most driven tracks. Like, through so many years of playing racing games, I've probably driven, like I said, in previous videos, I think I've mentioned this before, I've driven about 1,000 laps of that track. I have to say. Like, there's so many different cars that I've taken out on that track. Like, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And also multiple laps with the same car as well. So again, it's not like I'm not exaggerating, by the way, when I say this. I'm not saying it, I've done it in GT7 alone, but GT7, GT5, GT4, GT6, is like, it's just, all those games. I've Forza as well, Forza Motorsport, you know, 5, 6, 7. This game as well. Like, there's just so many that I've done ridiculous runs on the Nordschleife. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, and of course subscribe. Like this video if you enjoyed it. But this was the little Toyota Starlet that I wanted to check out just to see what it was like. Pretty sick little car. Very, very fun to drive. And yeah, well, that's the end of it anyway. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. What's happened to the thing? What? Wait, what was that about? I did not do that. That wasn't me. I did not go and start doing like a bunch of burnouts at the start. This game, man. This game. Something else. Alright. Goodbye.